Hi, if this reading found you, it may resonate. Mint and lemon is going to be significant for you. You may enjoy poetry. You like birds potentially, or they keep shining around you. You also may have had a couple narcissistic relationships that you finally got rid of, and this reading is calling your name. Also, I don't get called to pull this poetry deck very often, so stay tuned because usually Edgar Allan Poe has some cute stuff to say. All right, so you got over the X, male or female in the physical, it's energy, take it how it resonates. Also, if you want to book private readings, I do all sorts of readings, not just twin flame, not just love. I do your general background with your future. I do soul purpose readings. I do readings on how to figure out your spiritual journey and or get in tune with your ancestors and spirit guides. I can pretty well do anything. My abilities are extensive. If you came here from TikTok, hey, sorry my TikTok got hacked and deleted, but here I am. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get updates whenever my readings get posted. Also, if you follow and subscribe, it helps me keep track of my viewers and all the good stuff. So what do you need to know? What comes out of Edgar Allan Poe? The Hermit, card 9, completions. Completed those old cycles with those past lovers, those narcissists. Not one of all the crowd to pry into thine hour of secrecy, but silent in that solitude. Yeah, you may have not just been single for a while, but you may have really had to hermit yourself away, do a little isolation, do a little working on you. You may have hit the gym. You may have simply just stayed indoors, not went off on dating apps, not did anything of that nature, trying to find like you again. Because honestly, if you were with narcissists, you know how that works out. You become a shell of who you once were, right? And you have to like rebuild yourself all over again. Been there, done that. You're like, huh, interesting, that's me. Pink and green are also going to be significant, and checkers. In pace requisite, said Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, you hermited. You were like in your own little shell. You were like, I'm not getting back out there until I give myself some space. I give myself some time. Swans may also be significant to you. Birds are going to be very significant. We called it the river of silence, for there seemed to be a hushing influence in its flow. So going within, keeping to yourself, isolating, you probably even went completely no contact, or this person ghosted you and ex ghosted you, but I'm gathering you had to go no contact. That was like the only way to recover from this situation. Yeah. And your distorted ex, the King of Paws, again, energy, take it how it resonates. 255 on the timer. 5s may be significant for you. It's kind of the Hierophant card, right? You are expanding, you are growing, you're getting rid of toxic exes, you're not going towards a new toxic person. A troop of echoes whose sweet duty was but to sing in voices of surpassing beauty the wit and wisdom of their king. Yeah, they didn't listen to their own spirit guides. They didn't even listen to their internal heart or themselves. They literally just went against you every step of the way because they were unhealed. They had trauma. They were like trying to put their suffering onto you. So what do you need to know, right? If all those things resonated, this reading found you for a reason. All right, Spirit, what does this person need to know? Because they got out of a narcissistic relationship. They worked on themselves. They were doing their own thing, a healing journey, not bothering anyone, probably silent, went ghost mode. What do they need to know? Yeah, you may have even blocked this person at one point or another. You had to break the chains. The devil energy came, yeah, exactly what I just said. Those toxic cycles you were in with this devil energy, these toxic relationships, these manipulators, these gaslighters, these ones that breadcrumb you, you had to break free from that because it caused you so much chaos and confusion, and that's a number 5 card as well. So chaos and confusion were all around you. You were sitting there like, what the hell is happening? Again, a liar, a gaslighter, a breadcrumber. Like, that's what your ex was. Male or female, they both can do it. So you went in, you worked on yourself, and that's the 8 of Pentacles. You really, really worked on that root chakra, worked on that foundation of yours. You may have even completely went celibate at one point, or like really pulled back your energy from a lot of people. Because you know how it goes when you become single. All of a sudden you're like, people want to mingle, right? And you were like, no, not after the last one. So So you're looking forward to new things, right? You may have even took a financial hit, your stability got hit. You may have moved out of their house. They may have moved out of yours. You may have been living with this person and you did it kind of like, oh my gosh, how am I going to make this work? But you took the leap of faith. Good for you. You found new roads. Hesitant too, because like something about you, like again, even though they were this way, you still thought about them. It took a while to not think about them. You may even still like think about them, and maybe not even in a loving way. Now you're just thinking about them in a, oh, like things are clicking to you. You're like, okay, wait a second. That was fucked up. That was messed up. Like that was a red flag. I probably should have seen that one. Going back and reminiscing on the things that you missed. And, you know, there may be a couple little memories that pop up here and there, but you're not, it's not making you go back to them, that's for sure. It definitely is making you see them totally differently, though. Giving you the ick now. Yeah, because, like, what they had to offer, it wasn't love. It wasn't anything solid. It wasn't anything that was going to be long-lasting, honestly. They had you stuck. They had you blindfolded with all the lies. They're laying in a bed of their own lies now, aren't they? They had one foot in, one foot out. They purposely, like, their lies caused you so much chaos. No comfort. You're in comfort now, though, because you're away from them, to be honest. So you're looking forward to new adventures, new future. Yeah, they're very distorted. They were a distorted King of Wands. And honestly, they were a chameleon. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like, you didn't know which mood you were going to get. You didn't know which person you were going to get half the time. Again, because of the lies. But the lies are catching up with them. Just know from your spirit team, the lies are catching up with them. Here's your cards, by the way. Yeah, they're playing hop, skip, jump like Frogger. And Frogger may be significant, may resonate with you. They are trying to dodge and weave the fact that people are now seeing them for exactly who they are. You may have been the last person they're going to gaslight and manipulate, to be honest. You left a hole inside of them. Yeah, people are seeing them for their greedy, sneaky, lying, breadcrumbing, manipulative fucking behavior, right? And they're realizing, like, this person smiles about this stuff. They're like, I got away with something. And it's like, no, sweetheart, no. Right? No. You were protected during that time. And honestly, it was the best thing you ever did leaving. Best thing you ever did leaving. This moved mountains for you. Even though it doesn't feel like it, it really doesn't sometimes, because the healing journey is not linear. It's always, and it sucks, and it's hard, and it's brutal. You cry a lot. You get angry. You fucking have memories pop up you don't want popping up, but here you are. Right? Because at one point, this was the yin to your yang. Again, a gaslighter and a manipulator. They were a charmer at one point, right? Oh, we had the same qualities. I love everything about you. They knocked you off your game for a bit. Again, you may have like stopped doing the things that you enjoyed doing at one point. You may have like really not put the self-care into yourself because of the situation. It just tore you up. It tore you up. They didn't care. You remember that. They did not care. This mother trucker didn't care. And they were quick to move on. They were getting under someone else quick. Shows it. They didn't care. They were happy. They were like, oh, I can go do whatever I want. And the truth hurts, and I know that, and it sucks, but like, their karma is that impulsivity and all those lies and all that breadcrumbing. People see it now. They're not in the dark anymore about this person. And you have good things coming up, because a Two of Cups and an Emperor popped up. They're kind of on the side, and it may have been because you were healing from what this distorted King of Wands, your ex, did. And again, energy, male or female in the physical, it does not matter. Take it how it resonates. You had to work through that. You had to heal from that. And they also had to heal from a devastating relationship, this Emperor that's coming in. Strong leader, strong foundation. They're hurting too, though. That's the crazy part. Like, they are coming to bat for you. They're coming to be very supportive for you. And there may even be a relationship here. Right now, could be a friendship, but there's something long-lasting here. Holy Trinity, like 3. Very protected, very balanced, transformative. Yeah, they're coming in with a emotional conversation here. A very transformative conversation. You guys both had to go through some transformation, some healing, because you guys, 10-13 on the timer, you guys both really, you poor souls, you guys really went through the mud. But again, that's what healing's for, right? So they were slow. They've been eyeballing you for a while. This person knows you, or they were eyeballing you. They were slow. They even went back and forth about whether they were ready, whether you were ready, whether it could be, whether it could not be. But they want to work through the healing journey with you. Like, they're as healed as they can be at this time, and they want to work through the rest with you. They've seen how far you've come. They know how far you've come. They know how resilient you are. They know how, when you put that self-love and self-care into yourself, oh my God, do you move mountains? Oh my God, do you come back 10 times stronger? And they want to see how they want to see how beautiful that mountain looks. Yeah. They want to do a whole new journey with you. They want to protect you. They want to get you out of the house. I literally pulled this reading like 6 weeks ago. So this must be coming up very soon for you, because if you are new to my readings, here's how it works. I tell you what's going to happen about 3 months before it happens. Sometimes it's 6 months. I give you a little indicator. I tell you about 3 months before it's going to happen. I give you an update, a reminder, like, hey, by the way, this is coming in again, or it's just budding. And then I tell you, like, while it's happening. And again, I've been tracking this situation for quite some time. So if this reading found you, you're part of my collective, which means I've been following your journey for a long time. Yeah, so they're coming in, and this is super soon, super crazy soon, like at your door, at your door. Now something changed here, actually. Okay. Your healing journey, again. You're sitting in Queen of Wands energy now. They see you as a Queen of Wands as well. They may have at one point kind of saw you as a High Priestess, distorted, or thought that maybe you were a distorted High Priestess due to rumors. Who knows? Who knows? Like, it was a false assumption. But they changed this. They actually see you very highly now. They see you very balanced. They see you as like, in very beautiful balanced lighting. You're very harmonious to them. Different in a lot of ways, but you're harmonious. And they want to start something fresh. They really want to start something fresh with you. They know that you're a good leader, like you can be when you're poured into. So they're coming out as the King of Swords. Very emotionally mature. Lots of love to give. Lots of support to give. Lots of guidance. Lots of light. They may be a little somber and sad. 13:36 on the timer. They may be a little sad and worried about the situation because of everything that you both have gone through. But it's like the storm finally cleared, and now they're like, no, I'm not missing this opportunity for a reunion, to have this conversation, to potentially celebrate with you. Threes are very significant here. Yeah, so they're coming to you with like, hey, we've got some things coming up. You wanna do it with me? And it's your justice. It's your justice. It puts you in justice energy. Instead of like, you go from this beautiful, graceful Empress reverse to justice. Like, you're sitting in justice energy. This is so effing balanced. It's like they bring you out of the trenches. It's like they waved a magic wand, like, let's go. 14:33 on the timer. This is good. This allows you to focus on the things that are important to you. Why is that distorted here? Yeah, it's like they've seen They saw how much you lost in relationships, in your life, everything. And you still came out as the Queen of Cups. You never tried to get revenge on these people. You just like went ghost mode, did your own thing, worked on you. They see you as Queen of Cups. They're coming to reveal why. They went in this conversation, they want to reveal why they like ran off from you, why they took back this, why they like either gave you a false offer at one point because you guys may have connected at one point, or why they like came at you incorrect, why they approached you or chose not to or hesitated. They're going to reveal some secrets here from their own life, like some things that rip them off the path, some things that they're going to, it's a lot of heavy truths. It's a lot of heavy truths. They may have even thought at one point that you just like wanted them for, they may have heard rumors that you were like a user or something, and that could be that distorted ex that you had in your life. And so they may have thought you wanted to like take from them or something, or that you were imbalanced because of these rumors. And they know now that that is untrue. They now know that is very much true. Is actually a lot of betrayers in your energy. This person wanted to hurt you. They wanted to make sure that you didn't have opportunities. Again, yeah, I've been tracking this reading for a couple months now. There was a lot of things said that was not true, and they now see this. So they actually wanted to come to you more than once, or even tried to, and there was so much bad crap your ex was saying about you. The narcissist, the distorted King of Wands. They believed it. They didn't know what to think. They decided not to come towards you, but they realized like this person was a very broken, bruised, traumatized person that really just wanted to hurt others. Kind of stab you in the back. 1706 on the timer. Wanted to like hurt you, literally, like just make you just terrible in the eyes of others. And yeah, there was a lot of illusions painted about you, a lot of false rumors, a lot of lies, a lot of empty promises to you as well. So you're gonna have a decision coming up about this, because they're going to provide you a lot of clarity, a lot of harsh truths, but they want to be with you when they tell you this. Like, they want to hold you, they want to hug you. They're going to provide you this clarity. It's going to balance out a lot for you. And they want to know if you want to go on this journey with them, want to heal with them, regardless of status, regardless of anything. Do you want to rebuild with them? Heal with them, rebuild with them. There's another 5. Because they could see that with you. And it looks like this really balances you out. You're going to say yes. Free will, but it looks like you're going to say yes. You go within with spirit and you just know. You know about this situation. It's good for you. Yep. It's good for you. It's a transformation for you. Stable. Beautiful. Oh, how exciting. Okay, is there anything else, Spirit? So you have good news coming your way. A train wreck of a disaster because of an ex that you were with that is just a terrible individual, terrible energy, nasty, icky energy that really tried to rip this from you at one point. But we could always pull a karmic reading next. If your ex did that, they're going to get karma. Because they're light. It shows you as all good things here. Card 7. So heavily protected conversation as well. Yeah, you're closing out the chapters of that devil energy. Those narcissists, those people that were not for you. And there's more birds there. Birds are very significant. It's like, come fly away. Come fly away. 9, completion. Yeah, you're completing those old toxic cycles with all these nasty energies. You close that out. That's what the healing journey was for. That's what it was meant for. And you did exactly what you needed to do. You may be stressed about this. They may be stressed about this, but it's not because of the love. It's not that there's love not there. It's just, it's been a long, hard road for both of you. So very exciting. And I don't know if you noticed that last card. Could be a very strong commitment coming forward to you. So congratulations. And congratulations on getting over the toxic ex. That's crazy, and working through it. Spirit's encouraging you, if you went ghost mode and no contact, continue to do so. 2020 on the timer. Continue to do it, because this is a very dark energy, your ex, and they have a lot of unhealed trauma that they need to resolve, and they need some serious help, because they actively did this just to ensure that this opportunity, this conversation could never happen, knowing what it would do to you in the process, knowing what it would do to your reputation, your stability, your finance, your everything, your future with other people. So be very wary, stay away from them as much as possible if that's what you feel comfortable and called to do. Yeah, they're moths to a flame, and they're going to try and get into your energy again. So, but all good things coming forward, even though it's a tough, long battle. All good things coming forward.